In the heart of downtown Kinsale, the new library, a renovated building, just opened up recently. Beautiful structure. They've replaced a very small, cramped room, and now we have this fabulous facility. They run an exhibition every week or so throughout the year, so we asked for a time for a marathon swimming exhibition. Coming in the library, just to give you some idea of how welcoming it is. Great steps and this beautiful tall structure with beautiful ceilings. Out front we have a small sign to draw people in. We did do a promotional piece earlier in local social media. Down the hallway to the exhibition. And the first piece is just talks about marathon swimming at Sandycove Island. It gives an idea of where, what, whatever. We then have this beautiful picture from one of our local residents, Madeline Murray, from her kitchen window showing Sandycove during the year. Then another poster board talking about training, Sandycove, what's involved. We then have a old sea chart of the Kinsale area, and it actually shows Sandycove is connected to the land. Then a brief history of marathon swimming at Sandycove Island, just highlights. A three-dimensional chart by Bobby Nash for Danny Collin, who's one of our local channel swimmers. It has lights and everything. We haven't turned it on for this. Then a description of the world of marathon swimming. So the what's involved in the history of the sport. We have an Ireland Marathon Swimming Hall of Fame, so the locals were involved in that. And then Cork Distance Week, which just coincided with 85 people coming in from around the world for 9 days of training. Owen Lowry, one of our local marathon swimmers. This is his Fastnet chart and one of the promotional pieces. The poster I had after the MIMS, the Manhattan Swim, it was a pencil drawing, some 40 by 60 feet by a Nigerian artist, turned into a great chart. This wall here was, we had a video playing, showing everything from local marathon swims to Gertrude Ederle's ticker tape parade. This was then the result of taking about 60 pages of a Google document showing every marathon 10K swim by the locals anywhere in the world to those who had visited County Cork doing marathon swims. We tried to consolidate it, make sure that each of the local marathoners was mentioned at least once. And for a few prolific marathoners, some of their key ones were listed and the rest were called Other. We then had a sea chart from 2005, really our first year, with 3 solos and 3 over and back relays, really showing the dramatic impact of the tides. One of our swimmers, Phil Hodges, did a chart a few years ago for all of the big swims completed 100 days after Cork Distance Week. Put it on the wall. It was just fabulous, and it was presented along with a picture by Jim Loretto, who came to the first Cork Distance Week and said he's getting his name on that towel. I used an expletive before the word towel, and then he said in red, which indicate Triple Crown. He fulfilled his vow. And we name a couple of Cork Distance Week heroes and present them with a 3D sea chart every year. This was Catherine Fravelow's chart. And then the famous towel listing all of the swimmers who have completed an English Channel solo and the lap of Sandycove Island with the Triple Crowners in red. A small schematic of all of the caps that we've had. From upper left is the first lap of Sandycove, 100 lifetime, 500 lifetime, 1,000 lifetime, and 3,000. There's only a couple of those in play. We then have, for local Cork swimmers, 10K marathon, 10 miles, 25K, and finally a Cork Distance Week cap from this year. Some of the caps are the old version and the new version, and then finally how to become a marathon swimmer. So we're trying to get people involved in the sport.